What's up, guys? So today I've been moving around. We've been checking trail cameras, putting out a little corn, and so I'm gonna put up another one here. And yeah, so we're just gonna be checking cameras and looking at a couple stands, making sure everything's good. So hope you enjoy. So this camera, I've got a couple extra cameras out. I don't really have any stands to put at, so I'm gonna take this one, and we've got this trail that leads. It goes all the way down to another stand, and there's just one tree right here that it's kind of in the middle of. I don't know. It's a perfect spot so we can watch this road and see anything coming through here. So I'm gonna set that up on this tree, and we'll go check some others. All right, got the camera set up. We're gonna go ahead and tuck it up just a little bit. Make sure that looks pretty good. All right, let's go ahead. Make sure all the batteries are in there. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's see. Yep, I think it's right. Yep. All right. It's on video mode. All right. Let's turn it on. 5 seconds. All right. That was easy peasy. We're gonna ride up here and check out the stand in this corn and check this camera. We've made it to this spot we've got down here, and yeah, they've definitely been eating some of that. So that's the trail I just came down. That camera I put out was probably 150 yards that way. And this is kind of, so they logged this at one point, and they had this was an old logging road. It came all the way down here and went all the way that way down the hill. And this is kind of like it drops off just right over there, and drops off on this side, drops off on that side. So we're kind of like on the end of the point right here. So this is a high traffic area, and they all come up that old logging road, and there's a pretty beat down trail that comes right up there and right down through here, and that connects. That road leads all the way up to a big field, and so this is a very, very high traffic area. So I've got this camera right here, and it's been, I might have checked this one yesterday, but we're gonna see if we've got anything on this one, and we'll go check out the stand too. But I also want to show you how I check cameras, because I don't have any cell cameras because, just cheap like that. So I bought this, I don't know what you call it. It's a SIM card to lightning cable adapter thing. So I just put the SIM cards in here and plug it up to my phone and go to photos, and it automatically pops up in the file. I can look through the pictures, download what I want to, and then delete the rest. So yeah, that's really good. I ain't got to go home and go to the laptop and all that, but I'm go look at this contraption up here. So yeah, we got a extended ladder. I don't know if you can see that, but that's definitely not OSHA approved, but it's all right. Then we got a little lock on up there, and you can see we've kind of cut these trees down and just lean them over, still just trying to keep, it kind of covered back here, but still open up the view to where from up there you can see the corn pile and everything pretty good. So I'm gonna climb up there and show you what it looks like from up in the stand. All right, so from up here you can see kind of what I'm talking about. You can see where it drops off right there, and then where you can kind of tell where it drops off over there, but you can really see anything coming up from right here. So you can kind of look right through there and see the logging road, see them coming up. You can see them come up right there. And then there's the corn pile. We've got a good little shooting lane right there, and then if they're coming through here, they're gonna go to the corn. So we kind of just tried to keep as much cover as we could and still be able to see as much as we could. And we we've got a couple of shooting lanes that we could, if something walked up through there, we could shoot. But there's a bunch of pine trees really close to the corn pile, and we hunted out there last year, and I actually killed a doe in that pine tree right there last season. And I'll put a picture up of that. I'll also put a picture up of the map showing you kind of how this is laid out, so where it drops off and all the points are of that. But yeah, it looks pretty good up here from the stand. We'll have to get us a bow hanger, but this is pretty good spot. I really like it. Nice little lock on with the extra cushy. Yeah, I really like this spot. Knowing that deer come through here all the time, and I've killed a deer here before, so I'll throw up any trail cameras, pictures if I got any, and yeah. All right, I got a couple of pictures at nighttime, and yeah, I forgot I did check this yesterday, so, but y'all see it for me because I just get a preview. I didn't watch all of them, but we'll go ahead and put this one back up, and yeah. All right. Perfect. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a pretty good spot, but we'll just have to wait and see. You can tell they have definitely thinned out this corn a little bit, but I'll look at the videos and we'll see what all came up to it last night, and yeah. Alright guys, we're back out here again today. This is 2 days later from last time I was checking cameras, so I'm at a different spot than I was the other day, videoing right now. So I'm gonna show y'all around on this spot, and then we'll check this camera. Alright, so this is our smaller field that we've got back here. We've got one spot already set up on it with a little tree stand right there, and then the feeder. And here in a couple of weeks, we're gonna plant this with a mix that I bought, and it's got I think it's got radishes, turnips, a whole bunch of grasses, some spinach. So apparently that's what you want to be planting around this time. So I got a whole bunch of seed for that, and we're gonna plant that here in a couple of weeks. So I just want to show you around. So right way back there, you can kind of see where I bush hog that trail. That's where you come in from, like, the main field. And then we've got trails that go back in there, like behind that kudzu back in there, and it goes and they wrap all the way around and way back, and then one comes out right there. So we've got all of that, and then I've got the camera set up, the stand, and then where this is pretty high traffic area as well, because they've got this wide open spot coming up. So way down there, if you keep walking, there's a bluff, and there's a trail that goes like pretty much right through there, just right, probably 50 yards in front of me. So, and they walk that a lot, and then they'll come up the bluff and take this trail right into the field. But here's this stand, so we've got a little one-man action over here. And we cleared out this window where you can see the field good. And yeah, this is a tall boy right here. So I'm gonna climb up there and show y'all the view from up there. And yeah, this is a pretty good spot. Lot of movement, lot of deer coming through here. So maybe this will be a good spot this season. Oh, you can't see it. Where'd he go? There he is. That turd right there has been eating on my corn. So here is our next spot. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Oh, he's gone. Alright, anyways. Here's our next spot that's got some good potential. So this did not look like this before I got in here. I've cleared this out so much. So I was looking on map and like the privet, you can all kind of tell what's privet and what's not. And I've seen these just trees that were poking up way higher than anything else. I thought, I'm gonna walk back there and see what that's all about. So I came back here and seen that it's just a whole bunch of oak trees. And there was no, like you can kind of tell right here, it's just all small little privet and stuff like that, little trees, and there wasn't any like it didn't look like that. So I came in here and kind of made me a trail, and then just started clearing privet, pushing it back, making this spot bigger, and then I cleared some of that and cleared this whole big spot right here out. Anyway, so I cleared this whole big old spot out, put me a camera up and a salt block at first, and I had a whole bunch of does coming through here in the morning and in the evening. So we figured we'll just throw a feeder out here and see if we can get any more coming through and try and, figure this out for deer season. So this is going to be another good little spot to just bring the saddle, throw it up in one of these trees or that one or literally any tree right here. And then you can see anything coming from any direction. So there's a trail that comes back there, and then there's a main trail right up there. So this is another good high traffic area. So, and they have been eating this corn a good bit because we had a bunch strode out all around the feeder, and then the feeder, you can tell there's something sitting its head right here. But yep, probably that squirrel, but at least he won't be able to get in there because this thing is taut. So yeah, this is the spot. I'm gonna go ahead and check this camera and yep, see what the heck, see what's on the camera. All right, so this is another spot that I've got a camera on. The field is just right there. You can see the light coming from it, but there's this opening up here, and then it opens up a little bit more up there. But this is a good little spot where you could hang a saddle up in that tree, or maybe even that one. This is a tiny one, but a good little spot. Another high traffic area, and yeah. So right over there, it opens up a lot more, and there's a bunch of deer that bed back there, and then I've got this camera right here. So I just checked it. There's a whole bunch of does, a fawn, and yeah, I'll have to look through it to see if there's anything else. But yeah, another high traffic area. So we'll let that camera take some more pictures, and we'll go check the spot that we just checked the other day. All right, made it to the corn pile, and that has been obliterated. Gosh, they've been eating. There's the old extension ladder still hanging in up there. They have ate a lot of this corn. Let's check this camera. I guarantee, oh goodness, that half of it is coons. But you never know. Let's go see. Alright, I'm gonna check this and I'll put the videos up. So this is the view from up here. It is a good bit off the ground. This is a normal ladder stand, and then I think it's got 2 sections added up to it. So the camera really don't do it much justice how high we are up here, but you can kind of see through the trees that trail. And so we're kind of covered right here from anything coming up the trail. And then we've got a little pocket back there that deer could walk up through, and then there's a good bit of trails all around. And then there's the field, the feeder. So once this tree right here, all the leaves die off of it, you'll be able to see the whole field really well. So this is gonna be a really good spot. And then we've got a little bow hanger right here. Pretty sweet. And yeah, a stand. Old muddy stand. So yeah, this is a good high traffic area. Maybe we'll see a whole bunch of deer here this season.